Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace. If you're new here, I am a first-time mom. I don't have it all together. That is why I make these videos, to relate to you guys and give you guys some encouragement, comfort, and relief knowing that you are not alone. In this video, I want to talk about 7 things that I wish I knew as a first-time mom, because no one talks about these things. I had zero idea how hard motherhood is. So number 1, you don't have to do it all perfectly. I am a perfectionist. I'm also a very much planning, organizing type A. So initially I had a nanny and she was writing down all the times and how much my baby was eating as a newborn. And I thought that was the right thing to do because I looked at her example and I just wanted to get it down perfectly. Every 3 hours, she needs to be eating this much amount of milk. After a couple weeks, I noticed that she was reverting back. She didn't want to eat at certain times, and I felt like I was failing as a mom because I wasn't following to the T. But motherhood is not about perfection. It's about just being present and being connected to your baby and listening to your gut. That is very important, and that is something that a lot of moms actually suggested to me as a first-time mom, was to listen to your gut, because your gut, your instinct as a mom, I think scientifically there's something there is something powerful. You and your baby are connected. Just being present, being yourself, and being loving is the most important thing. I just kind of tossed the notebook and I went with the flow in terms of her eating schedule and sleeping schedule, and that really freed up my mental health so much. I felt a lot less burden and a lot less pressure on myself to be a perfect mom, but just accepting the fact that every baby is different and every mom is very different. When I started listening to my gut, I noticed that I caught on a lot more things about my baby. I felt a deeper connection with my baby rather than being wrapped up in like, oh my gosh, I have to do this and do that and do that perfectly. The newborn stage is brutal. Like, no one talks about this, and I wish more people talked about just honestly like how brutal newborn stage is. It's a huge life shift. Like, you're not sleeping through the night, you're waking up every 2 hours, and the nights feel so long, and you are alone either breastfeeding or bottle feeding. And I don't know if you have your partner with you, but my husband was usually sleeping and he did help around here and there, but it's mainly the mom and the baby connecting through breastfeeding. But the stage really does pass. It can feel really lonely in the moments, but I had to keep reminding myself, hey, this stage is gonna pass, and it's gonna pass by quick. So I want to soak up all the cuddles. I want to soak up all the tiny snuggles I can get with my baby, because I know I'll miss these moments, and these moments are so precious. Every waking moment you are with your baby, you're doing something so important and so huge with your baby. It is one of the most precious things in the world, in my opinion. Your mental health matters. I had this mentality, I was like, okay, the baby has to go first. Like, I have to make all these sacrifices for the baby. But no, that's not true. You should also prioritize yourself. Eat good food. I'm not saying like be gone, away from the baby like 24/7, but make some time for yourself. List out the things that make you happy. So for me was quiet time in the mornings, reading and eating good breakfast, eating good brunch. I didn't want to be caught up in the mom jail at home all day. So I like going out with my husband or with my family. I like eating matcha, good food. So just making time for yourself, and ask your partner, hey, like on this day, can we make time to eat tacos? Even small things like talking to a friend over the phone or hopping into a good shower, taking a bath, like even those 20 minutes, 25 minutes really do go a long way, because postpartum anxiety and depression is so real, and it was real for me. And I think the only thing that helped me go through it was talking with people about it. Getting help from other people actually makes you stronger because your well-being matters. If you take care of yourself, you can help your baby even more and have more capacity to be stronger and available for your baby. Feeding is a journey. There's no one size fits all. And I think I had a really hard time with this because I beat myself up comparing myself to other moms. Like, oh my gosh, like she's doing way better than I'm doing, and my baby is not being breastfed. Like I have to feed her formula, and I just felt so bad. Like I beat myself up because my body wasn't able to do what other moms are able to do. I had this like vision, like my baby is gonna be the perfect baby, latching onto me, you know, my nipples are gonna be great. But no, my nipples are inverted, and of course the baby does not latch on no matter how many times we tried. I think the lesson here is that there's no equation that fits every single person because it just doesn't. Life doesn't work that way, and there are a lot of obstacles, a lot of unexpected and unknown things, and you just kind of have to play it by ear and go with the flow and just accept the circumstance that you're given. I think the thing that kept me going was reminding myself like, hey, my baby is being fed. Number 5, you don't need every baby product. Like I was on social media trying to look up like what are the best baby products, what is the best type of material for the baby, like silicone, plastic, etc. What kind of toys do babies need, baby warmers, bottles, fancy bassinets, blankets. There's seriously so many baby products, and I tried a lot of different brands, and I realized simple is best. Half the clothes that I got ended up in her closet and it didn't even use it. They just need a safe space, a few clothes, and milk. Ask yourself, like, do I really need this? You can always have it saved on your computer or phone and get it later because all of these are very easily accessible nowadays. Bought like this electric swing, and we bought like the swaddles, so many different kind of swaddles, but we never ended up using it because she doesn't like it. Even her bassinet, like she didn't sleep on it because it was so flat and so cold all the time. Yeah, so we had to switch to a more comfortable one. I realized every baby has like their own personality, and what works, what doesn't work is very different per baby. If I had to give an advice on this, I would suggest just going with the flow. Maybe have a few things, like few necessities before for your baby registry or baby shower. All the extras, like you don't really need it until you actually have the baby and the baby is growing. Number 6, it's okay to ask for help. I don't know why, maybe it's a cultural thing or just a mindset that a lot of people have in general. Like a lot of people think asking for help means failing or a sign of weakness. And also for me, I'm very ambitious as a person, and I thought, okay, I need to do everything by myself. The truth is, no one can handle everything. It's impossible. Being a mom, we hold so much burden and pressure to like get it together and like be able to do all these things, but like it's not gonna happen. Like that's not true. So it's okay. Like it's okay to let go, and it's okay to accept the fact that you can't do everything on your own, and that is perfectly fine. And I noticed that my communication with my husband improves more because initially it was really hard because I had all these expectations of myself and of my partner, and when I didn't communicate it, like it was just chaos. But once I communicated what I needed, what I need help with, what needs to be done, like that really improved our relationship and also improved my mental health, and everyone was happier. So involving community and involving other people might actually strengthen your relationship with people that you never thought you could have relationship with. And I think my relationship with my family also shifted for the better, and my in-laws also. And I think just having community, like having your tribe, is so important and so precious, and it helps people get involved with your baby and with your family's life, which actually can turn out to be a good thing. You never know. Yeah, And even with friends, I think they have the opportunity to be aunties and uncles for your baby and develop a relationship with you and your family. Saying yes to more support and asking for help doesn't make you a bad mom, it makes you a human. Okay, number 7, don't compare your baby to other babies or yourself to other moms. It's so tempting to scroll and compare and talk with other new moms, like as you're building friendships with other moms, because it feels so lonely. You'd want to go out more, and it's very easy to compare during these situations because you're talking about your baby, they're sharing about their baby, and when you see others hitting milestones that your baby hasn't hit yet, when your baby hits milestones that other babies haven't hit yet, it's very easy to compare and notice like, oh, your baby is behind, or oh my gosh, my baby is behind, and you start worrying and panicking. But the truth is, every baby has their own timeline, and that's okay. Like, these are things that you can't change, you can't force upon the baby. These situations, the most important thing is to just show up, be present, love your baby, and to grow and be patient. For example, my baby, so during her 6-month checkup at the pediatrician, she had her growth percentile, and her weight and her head circumference was 60th percentile, but her height was 30th percentile, and that made me and my husband really worried for some reason. And we were just like, oh my gosh, she really dipped low, because as a newborn she was in the 60th, 70th percentile. And we were researching like how to make her taller. You know, our doctor says she's perfectly healthy, there's nothing to worry about, and every baby has their own timeline of growth, and she's thriving developmentally, hitting all the milestones, so you don't have to worry. And we just stopped worrying. So these are the 7 things that I wish I knew sooner as a first-time mom. If you're in a similar boat, I hope this helped you, made you feel a little bit more grounded. Comment below if you would add anything to my list. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you want to see more honest mom content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.